Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have my lovely friend Lila. Lila is from Paris, so let's see what Lila has to say. Enjoy the interview. Hello!
Hello.
How are you, darling?
I'm good. I'm so sorry for this whole time. Like we were supposed to do it so long time ago.
It's okay, we meant to be today. Perfect.
Thanks.
Lila, so tell me, how is your day been so far today, Sunday?
So amazing. I was getting ready actually for this live, and I had few video to just edit because I have also a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I did so far, and after I have an appointment as well. So yeah. What about you?
It's been cool. This morning I went to the gym, and after I went to have brunch with my flatmates, like my friends, and I just came back, and you are my second interview of the day. So yes.
Okay. So you just have interviews every day, every weekend?
Almost every day. The weekends are the busiest time. Last weekend I had 14 people in 2 days. Yeah, it was a long day, but I like it. It's like a lot of editing as well, as you know, the YouTube, you need to edit a lot. I spend a lot of time editing videos, but it's fun. It's like, I don't feel like job. I feel like a pleasure. I love it.
Of course, it's more like exchange, sharing ideas.
Yes,
Cool.
absolutely. Lila, tell me, before we start the game, tell me where are you from?
So I'm from France, Paris, and I used to live to London. That's how we met. And I came back a year ago now, already a year. So I spent 2 years in London just to have like an experience, meet new people. It was amazing, honestly. And I came back because I had a project, like a personal business project. So that's why I came back. And now I'm doing my things in here.
I see. And what's the best part of living in Paris, in your opinion?
It's first of all one of the beautiful city in the world. It's the city of love. So you have so many monuments, museum. There's the French history in there. So for living, honestly, it's amazing. But it's also expensive, obviously. It's a bit like London, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But you can meet nice people. You have nice places to go where. Yeah, it's pretty cool, honestly. The only thing is that what I can say is that we're not really open-minded. So French people it's a bit hard to make new connections. That's the only negative part, if I can say.
See, and tell me, what do you do for a living?
So basically, as I said, I was living in London, and I came back to do my own business. So now I'm working for myself, finally. I'm a personal coach for women. So I'm helping them to get self-confidence, to just get better after maybe a heartbreak, or maybe like a burnout, or things like that, which can affect you. And I also teach dance classes. So basically my approach is to help women to dance, and it's kind of like a therapy.
Totally, absolutely. I think dancing, it's like, I always say that to my friends, when you are dancing, it's like you forget about the words. You are in this beautiful moment where you are expressing yourself, where you are sharing energy, where all the energy is flowing up around your body. I totally agree. It doesn't matter how you dance, it doesn't matter how you express yourself. It's about being moving, it's about having this moment. Yeah.
Most of my clients, when they come to me, they tell me, oh, Lila, I love what you're doing, but I cannot dance at all. I wish I could. And I'm like, yeah, you should come, because I'm not expecting for them to be great dancers. It's more like, just come as you are, and you're gonna learn. Even if you're struggling, it's fine. We're just here to learn, to share a good vibe and positive vibes. So that's how I really like. It's like you connect with people with an art, with a dance.
Absolutely. Amazing, Lila. So through the journey, I'm going to explore a little bit about your dance career, about your YouTube channel as well, and about your business, okay? So,
Me
are you
too.
ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and to share your point of views? Welcome to William and the Magic Box. So I have here my lovely box. Full of random fun questions. I'm just gonna play a song now just for us to move a little bit before the first question, okay? Let's do it. Lila, so if there is a question that you don't have an answer for, you don't want an answer, I always change, okay? It's all very friendly, okay?
Okay, cool.
Cool. First question for you is, what is your favorite guilty pleasure TV show?
Honestly, it's American TV show, and it's like the opera show. You know, when she's receiving people, and as you actually, but it's not through video. But I like the fact that she's bringing famous people in her TV show to talk about their lives, to ask for advice, for life advice. And I really like this kind of approach. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Oprah Winfrey, I would say Oprah.
Very good.
And honestly, if I can say, I hate reality TV show, like, you know, when there's random people in a house and they're just fighting all day. I don't like that.
Next question, let's do it. Lila, before the next question, tell me how music, dancing, came into your life, the passion about dancing. How did you start it?
It started when I was very, very young. I was 4 or 5. I was like doing proper dance classes, and since that day I never stopped. So I have like a huge journey about dance. So I started to do modern jazz, if you know.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like choreographies. So from my 5 years old until my 17, then I got graduated and I wanted to change the style, and I went to learn salsa. And I've done salsa for so many years now, maybe 13 years. And when I came to London for 2 years, I started doing Afropop. I started to do R&B. I started to do heels dance classes, and I really loved it. I felt in love. And since that day, actually, I'm teaching as well heels dance classes. So it's actually part of me, part of my life. So every time I go somewhere, even if people are sitting, I'm just standing and dancing.
It's in your blood.
Yeah. It's like when people they have this talent, these skills to sing, they sing all the time. It's for me the same.
The same, absolutely. Next question is, what is the most memorable gift have you ever received, and from whom?
Do you mean like material or? Yeah,
anything, material. Could be a material or anything.
Okay, so I was young. I was maybe 11, 12 years old. And when I was young, I didn't used to celebrate my birthday. And they were that day, yeah, I was maybe 11, 12, I don't remember. And I was a huge fan of Britney Spears. I was a huge fan of her. Like she was with me my whole youth. The whole time I was listening Britney. And when it was my birthday, I came back from school and my sisters were waiting for me, and they had like this little surprise birthday party, just the three of us with my mom. And my older sister gave me as a present the album of Britney Spears, Oops, I Did It Again. And at the time, it was quite expensive to buy a CD, you know? It was at the time. And I cried. I literally cried. And after that, I just listened to this album like the whole time.
Oops, so I did it again. I love it.
I pray with your heart. So it was a huge, great memory. And it was one of my best present. I can't say, yeah, my Yves Saint Laurent bag also, but as sentimental and, you know, is symbolic. So
Totally.
it's one of them. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. And you grew up in Paris as well? You were born there, you grew up in Paris?
So basically, yeah. I grew up in Paris, but I left Paris for 1 year when I was 25 years old, and I lived in New York.
Wow.
And from that day, I stopped having this French mentality, and I was like a citizen of the world. Honestly, I traveled everywhere, Asia, America, and I did these 2 long experiences, New York and London, and they were the best. It was the best gift I received from the universe, you know.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful. Next question. Next question for you is, what would be the title of your memoir?
Just be yourself and enjoy your life as much as you can. I mean, it's a bit too long, but it would be something like that.
Cool, good one. Next question. Before the next question, Lila, tell me, what's the best part of being a personal coach? And of course, what's the most challenging part in your opinion?
The best part is that you have the capacity of helping people who are in the need, who are depressed, who lost their confidence. It's like being their hero. And the challenging part is to actually just be a better person every day, because it can affect you because of what they're going through and stuff. But yeah, it's actually really challenging, but it's a good thing. It's really positive because I'm just getting better every day, and I'm just learning every day about life, about things. Because sometimes they come to me, they have issues. I never ever felt that. So that's really interesting.
And saying that, Lila, of course, being a personal coach, you deal with a lot of energy. You know, those clients, they come with a lot of energy, sometimes negative energy as well. How do you manage not to get this energy to your personal life, to kind of block yourself, not to get, you know what I mean? Because I'm sure, you know, it must be a lot of things you need to deal with. You need to face it, to talk about. How do you do to not to, you know what I mean, get that to your personal life somehow?
Yeah, you know what? It was one of my actually question when I started this work, this job,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I'm super empathic. Can I say that? Can you understand? Yeah. And I was like, I'm really emotional as well, so I can be affected by what you're living, and I can cry honestly when you're going through something really sad or really hard. But with the time, I've just learned that okay, don't take it personal. You can be affected by it, but you're just professional. And if you fell down, how can you help her? So you have to be strong. And I just don't take it personally, and I'm just having this posture that I'm the coach. I'm here to help her. So I have to be strong. But it's not easy. Honestly, it's not easy. But you know, I just take a breath. And I'm like, okay, Lila, you just need to help her. It's going okay. It's going to be fine. And yeah, after that, just let it go.
Amazing. Next question for you is, what's the best compliment have you ever received?
Oh, I remember I was employed at the time in the airport in France, and there were a client. So I served him, and he told me, so I told him, thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you. Have a great day. And I gave him a smile. At that time, I didn't have braces anyways. And he told me, you have a smile that can give peace to humanity. He told me that.
Wow.
He told me you have a smile, yeah, that can give peace to humanity. I'm just rephrasing it, but in French it was different, but that's the sense of it. And I was like, wow, I never received such a compliment, because some people used to say, "Oh, you're beautiful, you're so sweet." It's
Mhm.
quite common, but this one, I remember it. I was like 22 years old, and I still remember it.
Wow,
Crazy, crazy.
amazing. And it comes from a person that you didn't know, even more strong, even more powerful.
You know what, William? I've realized that most of the time, the compliment you will receive, they're from people you don't even know.
Yeah.
They're not even people it's not even your circle of friends, family, and whatever. Because they know you, the moment they know you, how you are, how you present, how you speak. And most of the time, people they know your bad sides as well, so they will never be objectives.
Yeah.
So it's really important to listen to people you don't really know, because they will talk with their heart, and they will be really sincere.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Good one. Very good. Next question.
Thank you.
Let's do it. Next question for you is what makes you feel sentimental?
Oh, so I don't know if it's similar, but I'm really emotional. So I can be. I know. I have this from my parents, and especially my dad is really emotional, and and we can cry for nothing, even for a compliment. I can cry. Um. So, and I know as well, as a friendship or relationship, I can be really sentimental. Come, I'm a full person. I'm in my entirety. I can give 200% of myself. So, and that's important. I know if you want to build strong and nice relationship. So yeah, I have this part of emotion.
Good. Good one. As they say, the strongest people, they're the most fragile as well, sentimental as well.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Sometimes you see this very strong figure, but inside is very easy to break.
Yeah, of course. We're just protecting ourselves. That's it.
Absolutely. I totally agree. Next one. By the way, do you like samba, Brazilian music?
Of course. I there's no one step, but I've never learned, but I really like it. And you know what I like the best? I went to Brazil actually, and is the funky
Funky
funk.
Carioca, Rio de Janeiro.
We Yeah. Oh my God, I discovered that in the favela in Rio de Janeiro.
It's
I
amazing.
was so impressed how they dance. Wow.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It's very sexual. It's very expressing. It's very it
And
moves.
how they play with their feet. They're going
Yeah,
so fast. I love it. I love it. That's why
Lila,
actually, yeah,
yeah.
sorry. That's why I actually like in Brazil culture the dance, because like they live for the dance, and that I love it.
It's our blood as well. When you say about, I was watching some of your videos yesterday on Instagram in the evening. And I was like, my God, how amazing to see like you dancing, express yourself. And for us, it's such a normal thing in Brazil because we grew up dancing. It's like music for us. It's always in our blood. You know what I mean? We dance very, as when you said about like people like to sing in Brazil, sometimes you can just walk on the street and start dancing out of nothing. It's so normal.
Yeah.
It's normal. Yeah.
And what I really liked when I was there is that you can be on the street at night, like for like a party, like a favela party. I don't know how you call that. And they dance from 5 years old until 60, 70 years old. There's no age.
Yeah.
Everyone is dancing
Yeah.
on their own. It's magical. I love it. Magic.
Lila, before the next question, tell me, when you think about New York, like this 1 year that you lived there, what's the best memory that you said, okay, my God, that's the best memory I had in New York?
So basically, when I was in New York, it was quite hard for me being there because I was away from my family, and it was my first experience far, far away from family. So it was a bit hard at the beginning, but after I get used to it, after a few months, 2, 3 months, and what I really loved is the people I met. because in there everyone is so open-minded. They talk to you in the street. Hey, how are you? Have a good day. Have a good one. They don't even know you, and you will never see them again.
Yeah.
But they're super, super friendly, and you feel safe. You feel safe. So I really love that approach, because I was like a French girl in the city, the big city with these big buildings, and I was like, oh my god, how I can handle this. And every time, oh, are you looking for something? Are you looking for that? Oh, where are you going? You want help?
Wow.
They're so helpful. So you can just love it. And after I went there actually to work for a jewelry designer, and it was a great experience. I mean, there were bad side, and I stopped after 3 months because I was a bit exploited. How can I
Yeah.
say?
Explorated. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't like it. I felt like, okay, I'm an intern, I'm a French girl without family, so they're taking advantage of me. I didn't really like it. But on the other side, I really like that part, that being in the her boutique, talking to clients about jewelry, and just sharing about life experiences with those clients. It was such amazing. And I used to just visit the city, so going from Manhattan to Bronx to Brooklyn. I've went to all the city just to visit, and it was for me quite like of a therapy, because I like being by myself in a city I don't know.
I see.
For me, it's like walking in the wood. It's just a therapy for me. So yeah, for me, it was one of the best experience in my life. I mean, I wouldn't be the person I am today. So
Very good.
you know,
Okay, next question is, what makes you the happiest?
what makes me the happiest? Um, Dancing, obviously.
I knew
Create.
it.
I love to create. When I'm creating a choreography, I feel so powerful. I'm like, oh my god, and I'm so happy because nothing can stop me. Whatever you can say, even if it's not good, I don't care, because I really love what I'm doing. So it doesn't matter.
And being a dancer, did you always have the support of your family?
My background, the particular, my parents are from Algeria, and they are from a small village. I can say we are Berber, Kabyle, and Kabyle people. We all have culture and we all have art in our bloods. It can be music, singing, playing a guitar, piano, whatever. We all have that in our families. And my dad used to sing actually, and his family, they used to play as well, guitar between brothers and stuff. And we also have our dance. We have our own dance, and so it's in my blood actually. But I went to something different. I wanted to be more modern, so I went to modern jazz, R&B, blah blah blah.
Very good. Right, I have 3 questions left for you. Okay, let's.
Okay.
Lila from Paris. Next question is, if I would ask your best friend right now to define yourself in a positive word and a negative word only, what your best friend would say?
I think she would say I'm a listening person. I'm really helpful. You can trust in me as well. So yeah, I'm a good person. Honestly, I don't want to just pretend. But she would say, yeah, I'm a good person. If I'm in a bad situation, I can help her, and I'm a good advisor as well. So yeah,
And
I'm funny as well.
And the negative one, what that should say, the negative word.
Negative, I just pay attention to stuff I shouldn't. Like like when people say something wrong against me, I would pay attention to that. And I'm really emotional, so it's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing. So for example, in relationship, it can be not a good thing, because I take too personal stuff, so I should just So that's part of my job as well. But in my personal life, I cannot deal with it sometimes. You know?
It's always like that. We are good to help others, but sometimes to deal with our own issues is a different story.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure. 2 questions left. Let's do it. Lila, before the next one, tell me about your YouTube channel.
So my YouTube channel, I started it in when it was the first lockdown. So it was part of my job actually to open a YouTube channel, and the purpose of my channel is to give advice, free advice, a daily advice. So I'm posting. So basically, I started during lockdown, and then after I had to just review my whole business. So I stopped for like 8 months, and I started back again on January 2022. So now I'm posting every day. Obviously, it's in French. Sometimes I'm trying to put like English subtitles, but it's more for the French market. I'm not excluding everyone, but at some point I will come to English market as well. And I'm just giving advice every day about life, about relationships, about how to get a better person, how to trust in yourself, how to dance as well. I'm also posting my dance classes. So yeah, it's all about, self-development, dance, all of this.
Good, very good. Next question is, what your parents did in the past that comforted you the most?
When they actually let me leaving the house, because at the time I was living with my parents, and when they let me go to New York and do my experience, because I'm the last sister of my siblings, and they like I'm the last one, so they want to take care of me, and understanding that I wanted to leave to just have my experience and learn English and stuff. For me it was a good step, because they were understand me and they were letting me growing up. Mm-hmm. So it was a good thing.
And for you to live in London as well, I'm sure they supported you as well. They encouraged you to come to London because it was close.
Not really, because I was 29 when I left, and it was more my mom. She was more like, "Oh, you should stay here. You're gonna turn 30. You should think about your future, and you should think to get a husband." And I was, I know what I'm doing, and I just want to follow what I'm feeling. And for me, it was important to leave, and she was okay at the end, but they asked me to come back anyway after 2 years.
Good daughter you are, a very good daughter.
yeah, of course.
Ready for the last one?
Okay.
Let's do it. Lila, but before the last question, people watching the interview, would you like to become a dancer or to start dancing or just to have fun, do some classes? What's the best piece of advice?
The best piece of advice is to follow your intuition, to follow what's vibrant in you. If you really, really, really vibrate to dance, you want to learn, you don't know, you never took any classes, there's no time to start. You can start, there's a French actor in France. His name is Louis de Funès. Now he's dead. He's dead now. He became an actor. He was, I think, 45 years old.
Wow.
He was old already, and he became a famous actor from that age until the end of his life. And he was so good, so famous, so good. So there's no age to start. Even if you're 30 years old, you always wanted to do whatever, dance classes, piano, whatever, starting a business, just start. Just do. Go for it.
I love it. I love the message. Very beautiful. Last question for you is, what does success mean to you?
Success. For me, success means I don't know if it will be correct in English, but it will be respecting your word. So if you had something in mind, you just go and achieve this objective, this goal. Just respect what you wanted to do and go for it. Never give up in a halfway. Never do that. Otherwise you will never know if you succeed or not. And also success, in the success they're also part of fail is part of success. If you fail, it means it's one step to success. Yeah. So there's no failure, there's only lessons. So one fail means one step to achieve your goal.
Amazing. My God. I totally believe. I think for you, you need to believe in your instincts, in your genuine instincts, in your intuition. Believe it, go after it. If you feel like, just do it, follow it, because it's a natural thing. You know what I mean? You just need to believe in yourself, for sure.
And one more thing, if you feel that you want to talk about it to someone, never listen to people who would say, no, it's not something for you. I don't think, are you sure it's a good idea? You should stay in your job because it's well paid. Just listen to yourself. If it's vibrate in you, if you feel that, just trust your intuition. You will never make mistake. When you feel yourself, when you feel your intuition, you will never, ever make mistakes.
Amazing, beautiful. It's not the end yet. Let's play now the word association game. Okay, I'm going to give away some words and you just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking, okay?
Okay.
So, I hope you are enjoying the interview. Before we do the word association game, don't forget to give a like, don't forget to share this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Just click on the button right there. Thank you so much and enjoy the word association game. One word for family.
Love.
Money.
Security.
How about love?
Peaceful. Peace.
One word for life.
Happiness.
Sex.
Passion.
Politics.
Trouble.
One word for religion.
Faith.
Okay. Fear.
Challenge.
Friendship.
Love.
Desire.
I would say passion as well.
Okay. One word for regrets.
Lesson.
Success.
Happiness.
Wish. I can pass if you want. Don't need to say if you don't.
I'll come back to it maybe later.
Okay. Yeah. One word for happiness.
Emotion.
One word for Paris.
Discover.
One word for New York.
Dream.
One word for London.
Freedom.
One word for France.
France?
Yeah, France.
France.
Yeah.
Culture.
Okay. One word for personal coach.
Kindness.
And the last one now, dancer. One word.
Passion.
Amazing. I like the way you said passion.
It's obvious. It's obvious. I just say the same word sometimes, but I don't have a huge vocabulary in English, so...
It's okay. Passion is what comes to your mind.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's what matters. You could say the same word for you can say the same word for all of them. It would be fine.
Yeah, true. Definitely.
Not for politics. not for politics.
No.
No.
No, I don't like politics. For wish, I can say vibration. Yeah, vibration.
Very good.
What's new? Yeah.
Let's pretend now I'm gonna go to meet your best friend for a coffee, and I'm going to ask your best friend, tell me the most beautiful thing about Lila, and tell me something that she still needs to work on, to improve on. What she would say?
So she would say, Lila, you can trust. She's loyal. She's honest. She will be transparent with you. There's no hypocrisy or something. What she needs to work on is maybe her emotional side, because sometimes she can get offended because she takes too personally stuff, and she just needs to just let it go, and don't pay attention, because sometimes people will like you, sometimes they will not, and it's okay. And I'm still working on it. I'm still learning, because now I'm giving this advice to my clients and to the people who are watching me on YouTube channel, but it's still something I'm learning as well. So it's not like you have a certificate at that point that, oh yeah, now I'm fine, I have nothing to work on it. We all have to work on our lives until the day we die. So there's always something, with experience, with age, with the time, with relationship, with everything. So
yeah. And sometimes as well, we're not ready to get the message. Sometimes it takes time for us to get the right message. And also saying that, I think we always should be grateful for people who dislike us for some reason, because they make us wonder why they don't like us. They make us try to understand why. Sometimes you've never done anything bad to this person never done anything bad to you, but it's like a spiritual thing. It doesn't match for some reason. It is okay. As you said, it's okay. I think we need those people as well. Imagine if everyone loves us. It would be boring. It would be boring.
Yeah, it would be too much as well. When I was younger, I couldn't understand that, because I was so kind to people. I wanted to be accepted by everyone in the world. So I always have this side of this part of me that showing I'm so kind, I can be here, I'm helpful, but I just lost myself doing that. I was losing myself, and at some point when I grew up, obviously I was like, no, it's okay. Actually, people who don't like you, it's like Beyonce, she's so famous, she's talented and everything, but so many people hate her, and she's still doing what she's doing, and she's living a good life. So we should take this example,
Absolutely.
And also there's a thing that these people who won't like you, I realized with the time and with actually my job now, that you are just a reflect of the person they will never be, and that bothers them. So it's okay actually.
And I'll tell you something now as well, Lila. Those people, do you know what? They admire you a lot, because they want to be like you. And so it's the way they react to that. So that's I learned as well. When people they dislike you for some reason, it's because they admire you so much that they don't know how to handle that. That's why it comes in negativity. You know what I mean? That's the part as well.
Yeah. I realized that, and you might have the same and feel the same, because you are on social medias.
Absolutely. And sometimes people, you could be, as you said, as a young girl, you could be the perfect person, but there's always going to be someone who dislikes you for some reason. As I said, the spiritual thing, you don't even understand why. It's part of the journey. It's part of the journey for sure. Lila, let's play now Lila and the Magic Box, and you can ask me a question. But Lila, you can ask me a question now.
So basically, when did you start this YouTube channel, and why?
Right. Lovely question. I actually, when you were saying that you start your YouTube channel the same time with the first lockdown, for me it was the same time as well. The first lockdown, and actually I found myself in a very challenge moment, as most of the people around the world, they were very, you know what I mean, we didn't know what was happening, and everyone was going through mental health issue. We got very down. I remember I felt very in a dark place as well. I wasn't understanding what was happening, and I'm very proactive. I love going to the gym, going out, meeting friends, work. So when I found myself in a place that I need to be locked, so that's where the problem was. And I was like, in the beginning, I was like, oh, it's fine, I can handle it. But actually, it wasn't fine. It was difficult for me to try to understand what was happening. So yeah, so through this dark time, and I always want to do something very creative as well. And one day I went for a run in the park. And this idea literally just come to my head. I was like, oh my God. But saying that, Lila, I always done this interaction with people. When I go on holidays, when I look back, even when I was growing up, I remember I was going out with friends and I was like, oh, tell me something interesting about your time at school. Who was your favorite teacher? What's your favorite color? So this kind of interaction I always done. So it's something about myself. I always like this interaction with people. So when I started to, of course, not in a bigger proportion as I'm doing now around the world, but I always had this way of connecting with people. So this interaction, it's something that it's me, you know what I mean? I couldn't.
It's part of you, I can tell.
It's part of me.
You're so friendly and you have such that energy that you have to share, and it's actually positive for us as well. So
Absolutely.
Just keep going, honestly, because like you're brighting, you're shining, and people need that sometimes. Cause we are in our days, and sometimes we're just in our minds, we have our issues and stuff, but you bring that joy, and it's really it's a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
I remember that day we met. Actually, it was actually like, now we're doing this video. I remember we exchanged through the birthday, Jess's birthday, and we talked for so long. We were sharing Paris and stuff. It was amazing. So just keep doing that. It's amazing.
Thank you so much, Lila. Thanks for being kind. Thanks for the kind words. Before you go, if you can share just a positive message or a positive quote, something that inspires you in life.
I would say just be kind to people, because karma exists. So just stay positive. Just bring joy to people. Don't be hypocrite. Just be kind, because you never know what's going to happen in life. So just be yourself, respect your values, and positive things will happen to you.
My lovely, thank you so much for the interview. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay? I can't wait to come to Paris to see you, to see Jessie, to get everyone together. I can't wait.
Yeah, me too. Take care. Thank you so much for having me.
Bye-bye. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why would you like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye-bye. See you next time.